I believe we can get there. This now a beautiful poem where somebody sent to me, where we make the theme. We work on some different other theme them, but we'll make the theme for we program whenever we want to start. And in case you there you sabi the person we do them, because up till now we're not able to grab the person we do them yet. We really want for know who that do this. In case you sabi the person we do them, please make a message because we want to give him the honor we do him because of the way he puts the poem and how he do everything. All right. Today, we deal with saloon economy in the eyes of the finance minister, Jusu Saffa. We plenty people they call Minister of Bread and Butter Issues. If you don't follow Sierra Network, you go find out, say, we don't go to different markets them. We don't go ask the market woman them how things then they do. Unfortunately, we're not able to go ask now the host the way they cook, almost and then they cook. But if you listen to the market woman them, you go find out, say, the way they do is for sell today, not so then they sell again. Not so then they sell again. And what's in that go on for tell you? Go on for tell you, say, maybe if some people be they cook 3 times, maybe some 10 or 2 times, maybe if some people be they cook boku, maybe now na small. So, you go one for know how the economy don't they do. Make I just scratch you small. You know, say today, Bank of Sierra Leone auction back $3 million, but the rate at which they do, we don't know it. But we'll be able to learn by the press release for sure say then they do an auction today. Okay, now we'll lay down in a corner. Yesterday, 98.1 we get the opportunity for get the Minister of Finance, Jusu Saffa, for make his sit down, make them get to talk with him, make them get a conversation, make them get an interview, make it tell we in the eyes how saloon economy done they. Before I can open the phone line, make a bring Senesi Brema quick, waiting Erie and waiting I take. Yes, Senesi Brema, you get the platform for quick one. Waiting now you take.
Yes, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you get to. I want to say thank you very much. We don't listen exactly waiting JJ talk. There is one thing I want to say. You know, when you listen to JJ, I want to make you listen properly, and I believe say people don't listen properly what he talk, the policies they don't put in place. One thing about running an economy, country economy, you know, feel like way they own the home, way you day today, you eat today, way not today, you don't eat today. You get for put policies in place so that always there is one thing we can always say. When they talk about sustainability, how you go able to sustain your economy? Say this one they put in place. It will always become. I remember 2010 to 2012, people they call, Sierra Leone will be the fastest growing economy. Anywhere you go, Sierra Leone is the fastest growing economy because we get dollar where they pumping. But what it can happen will not be put things there in place. We will say, get money away they can. What you will able to do with this one where they left, we will put in place. If in case of anything, will not be do that preparation. They just like waiting the episode this like this that we can struck. We see say everything just collapse. We go start back fresh. And I tell you what reforms they happen everywhere around the world. I can take example when Emmanuel Macron came, now the same thing made the economy so broke. When he came, what he do? He try to put reforms. We see for over 20 Saturdays, people in the common street they demonstrate. But the problem here is where we are facing as Sierra Leone. We not get good that they can talk to we. People that they talk to. Here, my friends, even the president go over in Facebook, he go on television, he go on radio. If they talk to people, say yes, I'm not saying it's not easy, but they try to do them here so that we are able to fix the economy within social time and social time. Fuel crisis, we get fuel go up. He try to talk to people. People come and say, Nasus no fuel for candle. He said, no, this fuel I put up because of this. Right now, the fuel, it's okay, they put up for 6 months. Then we go for that. And what can happen? When you go around and talk to people, now you see the that and the yellow vest movement. People don't understand. See, if they fix the economy for make say what do so, they go serve it will help the country. But let me tell you one thing. We economy right now domestic, all the domestic revenue we collect now we take for services, for pay salaries and this that, and he talk about he talk about which again the difficulties really they encounter, and that's true because for rebrand the country name, he talk about when the president they travel. We will all be the gumbo say the president they travel, but after they say now because of not get we talk to people they want for listening, people they want for hearing from the president, people they want for hearing from government say na so thing. Now you don't talk about the president in travel 1 year, the things that we don't count. I believe say as when you kind of power for the first 1 year, you get for good inside and before let yourself go be the face of the country. Say I don't ready for social thing because we see before the elections, IMF and World Bank they all we got the deposit. No funding, no be the camp. So now the better way within the camp, then don't see some other things that they happen. But the only thing here is when people they go with something, say I want eat, you know, the bread and butter. So everything nobody know how for listening to the policies where they don't put in place for make the economy to be sustained for future for the future. So everybody will go now for today. You talk about salaries, yes, that is true. Salaries are forthcoming. Then they go take bank draft now. Wait till they collect salary they put. But the only thing when I believe say the only thing we want to talk to them when they don't fix the economy, let them try for reduce taxes because I know see when we don't begin get if they can now, you know, get all them other foreign if they don't begin to come. At the end of the day, if they don't get them right, they reduce the taxes so that the average man is will able to feel the economy. I believe say in a nutshell, I still get confidence in the economy, and I believe say within the next 1 or 2 years, the economy will be permanently fixed and it will be sustainable, which all what he explains to. If in actually the government don't do, then definitely we hope for a better. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Senator Ibrahima. Thank you for your time. I open the phone line now. You get the opportunity for call and be part of the program. Everybody with a call, you get 2 minutes. You get 2 minutes and waiting at the question. The question is, you don't hear the minister, you talk about the current status of the Sierra Leone economy. The minister convince you or he confuse you? Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, AAA, this is Momodu, they call from Australia.
Yes, Momodu, you don't listen to the minister. You get 2 minutes, he convince you or he confuse you?
Papa, this is past confuses. It confused me completely. And we unfortunate. Salon are the most unfortunate country in the world where we get people who they put in a position of trust and then they handle them position and they with dishonesty. It's dangerous for the country down the track, and I think that it's high time Sierra Leoneans then we mean good for that country there, for now we stand up and protest against them kind of people here. Because one is very deceptive. We come to the loan issue with the IMF. In the talk say like 100% grant. Jusu, whether it's financial secretary, it talks in a 50% grant and 50% loan. So who do they talk to panel two? These guys are deceptive. They mislead we so badly that we it's like then it takes Sierra Leone like a jungle, you know, and it's not good for the nation. It's not good for the nation. It is already in that position of trust. Then picking and they work there all day overseas. When they buy house and overseas, then they go to salon and don't take like a mining dump from time immemorial. And go, you know, ever see a miner go and work and picking at the mines? No. And they take them, go left there out, and they go work at the mine, count the money. So salon at the mining dump of leaders then. It's high time Sierra Leoneans rise up against these things. Really disappointing when you Jusu Saffa they talk like this. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Mamadou. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you there live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
I call from Holland.
Yes, I be from Holland. You get 2 minutes. You don't listen to the minister. It convince you or it confuse you?
It confused me. That day in an exam they take, you don't feel I'm bad one.
You get 2 minutes.
With number one force, then it look like say the journalists in 1945 they make it torment force because I mean see the minister in the straight force. I go guys explain you say in economy everything they run fine. Petrol price don't go up, dollar price don't go up. All the ordinary market, everything they go up. They either tell you say the economy fine. That man is fail. He will not say this job is a big pattern because when he listens to her, he listens to the Minister of Mining. He will not say them two people in different. That Minister of Mining, why listen to her today? That man he composed when they answer one question, says it is broken down for you. He will really satisfy the answer they will give. This man when they answer questions, you need to answer yourself. Now all that talk now the couch. So this man he failed. He failed totally. He didn't listen to the Minister of Mining where they talk this way. I really satisfied, I really proud of this alone man. But this minister was listening to him, man, this man he failed man. I hope say the president will listen to her. Will be for saying will take note say this man this job is different. He change and he put her in the right position. This portfolio he give another person. Now my contribution and take care, man.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you.
Okay, man. Okay, bye.
Yes, caller, your name and who side the call from, please?
Yeah, my name is Brahma. I call from New Jersey.
Yes, Brahma from New Jersey. You don't hear it? You get 2 minutes. The minister, it confuse you or it convince you?
Well, it not totally convince me. But I go give him the benefit of the doubt and see if say all the measures the way not put in place, it will take time. We get time. We go see within the next 1-2 years, we go see. So me go give him time. But the other side again, just like we get for tell Khadija and Mabel, the two ladies them will interview. I get for tell them thank you. When I then time interview, I want for see. Again, just like them they tell them. Now, this is tell them it's not easy for one that particular ministry. Now, I mean, they criticize incompetence. Now, in don't wear the cap. Instead don't see now waiting the happen. But on the old salary economy don't pour a long time ago. Long time. The civil war and thing. And again, we need to produce. That's our biggest problem. We need to produce. We don't get factories there. We need to produce. We need to export. We need to export. As a result, we need to get foreign exchange. That's now the biggest problem. Then again, we don't get too many skilled workers. Our investors will come, so not get too many skilled workers then. That's not the other problem. Then again, that's like we say, the debt burden is too much in our government. It's that too much. 23%, as the minister said, for service, it is 23%. That's too much. It's too high. That's too high. Then again, it talk about the inflation. Then again, the inflation, that's not the big one, that one. That's not the big one. Oh, everything they go. But then again, they therefore do the dollar, the exchange rate, and as I say, we need to produce things then. One of our biggest problem. So the economy then gets a lot for them. The minister gets a lot for them. To learn only land. I'll continue for listening. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you there live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
I'm Lawrence Fox. I call from England.
Yes, Fox from United Kingdom. You get 2 minutes, sir. You listen to waiting the minister say. It convince you or it confuse you?
Not confuse me. Not confuse me. Just really the fact they're not even for doing what they're supposed to do. Because from day one, if the man is not the bread and butter issue, if I don't sort out now, I'll say you can't say about 2009. And I will tell you the talk about two. IMF conditionality tell you, say, for remove fuel, all internally, you don't remove them. And they create a hardship on the country. When they like, say, mining policies is an act of parliament. So now APCSF be doing. But you know, quick. Yeah? When you increase people in salary, does it reflect to the dollar and come with the work in the country? You give people in $225. That's what we call them. Yeah? If I give JJ Blood $25, I give people live in life 10 months.
We don't lose Fox. We don't lose Fox on WhatsApp. You cut somebody else. Yes, caller, you dey live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Ayo, the call from US.
Yes, Ayo from US. Waiting na your own contribution. The minister, he convince you or he confuse you?
Well, I mean, I think it convinced me to some extent because of the policies that we say they don't put in place, and it will take some time for them to become effective. And if they really put them in serious place, then will be good for the country as a whole. As far as people in the talk say the minister confused people, they fail to realize about the corruption whether endemic in that country before even the minister and this government come into power. So the law will just sit on the country basis. So the law can't blame the minister, say, another thing they do. At least you don't say they don't put policies in place for take care of the problem, So that's my contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Okay, I call from UK, sir.
Yes, Usman from UK. You get 2 minutes, sir. The minister convince you or he confuse you?
I think it confused me really.
It confused. Okay. You get 2 minutes, sir.
It confused me actually. Yeah. The only thing, the confusion way it bring about is the way they answer questions and the economy, I stand up. And even when they tell them, say, categorically, the dollar is 10,000 leons, you say, oh, I don't know. You see, so the problem, we in there for just accept. If people are on the call, with man there, another one then they do now, where they don't see pressure there, before they shaka, it is design. If not a policy give, one other problem the people are not get. I feel say, competence. Now the only organ that one they are feel say, who they affect beaucoup of the thing that who the new government want for do. We applaud them for the strategies they bring, but if the main organ, one of the heart, it go get problem, it beat, stop. So when they pass in the gang, press the heart, let the blood flow. Go walk. Now they happen na also. If you accept, able the job, give it to somebody with competence because even get charisma. If they argue, say now I'm going to be arrogant. Oh, now you as a leader, you cannot go stand in the public. You tell well, I therefore go be arrogant now. And secondly, a lady. The lady they ask her questions, they say, well, I'm going to be arrogant now by not asking this. So the charisma I lack. He might just be somewhere on a discipline place, like when they say you go walk in a Sujaman place, we be saying then they do dams, then make strictness. So people and get qualities, and I think qualities some people and they get, then for the take then give them post. But it not go fit for the under. Like how the other speaker and say people and they wouldn't they answer question fine. Look, few people that don't listen back wouldn't they answer gently. We all know people who go mad, but in your not in quality that one day for that place day. He was really arrogant, as he said. But if you're arrogant, then that's not the job for you. Now, the main organ of the country, now the old man they look, finance, they are, let he really consider for go meet the president privately, they are offend person, offense side for give me, let them give person with competent. Because this is a financial issue. Now, that one I want to make it for just throw light.
Right.
The other organs, they all the function, small, and they try for revive if those conditions are in place. But in your area, is still they go one step forward and is 3 steps behind. Make it try give up that job. Let them get something else. He might be able to do something for the country, but not in that finance area. Thank you very much for the question.
All right, thank you very much, Usman. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
People, Alusain Dondem, they call from London.
Yes, Alusain Dondem from London. You don't listen to the minister. Are you convinced or are you confused?
Oh, yes, I'm 100% convinced.
Okay. 2 minutes waiting now your contribution.
Before I did talk, I did answer away. I don't know if it will allow me because maybe noise will come, but if it comes, then I will go off the line. Sierra Leone, we don't be facing a lot of problems then over the years then. It's just unfortunate for this present regime within our power now. Then they're facing all the pressures then, because of bad governance of the previous government that they don't in our power. Especially the EPC
party, then destroy that country to the last. But me, I'm telling you, we all will want these changes in Sierra Leone. And for the mere fact that the majority of Sierra Leoneans they vote for the changes, trust me, the present government and power, they will win this battle here. Because why I tell you, say, I'm 100% convinced because they get measures them where they don't put in place. And Sierra Leone, apart from Sierra Leone, any other country, you know they expect for their government kind of power inside 6 months, 1 year, let them do all them changes there, just like within the minister will say. It's not possible. Let we give this government chance. We know say there are, lots of all things the way they go on, we are not supposed to go on. But let we give this government chance. Let this government apply and implement policies them will be a fruitful one for the future of Sierra Leone. If you listen now from the mines minister, where he did talk, there are things that we go on doing past regimes, you understand, eh? And especially like the SL mining, the thing that we do. When they keep the iron ore out and out because of bad, contracts we then sign with politicians, they wouldn't just want to fool them pockets. They're greedy, they don't care about the people of Sierra Leone, they just want to eat for themselves. You understand? So it's very, very bad. Now they don't damage that country. And I be convinced by waiting Jacob Jusu because one, I'm coming, please. I'll not go off the line.
No, now 2 minutes everybody gets, so make and quick. You don't run out of your 2 minutes.
Okay, sorry about that. I convinced what he say because I be inside way noise dynamic. I convinced what he say. The only thing they say to them in contract, they say they get what they call termination of contract. If you sign a contract, then that contract they happen say something else happen where not supposed to happen. That contract they be terminated. So I not agree to no more for tell me say what if the guy for talk about some concessions which then we don't agree on with some people them. It will be difficult till the term end. No, they need to look into those terms. If it's not a proper terms, let them terminate them. What now for the benefits of Sierra Leone people? We don't vote for them for changes. We will always support them and then we always win in that country. You feel not go able to succeed in that country, but the many will succeed in that country.
All right.
Thank you very much, brother.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
All right, listener, Mustafa, they call from France.
Yes, Mustafa from France. Waiting now your own take on the minister. It confuse you or it convince you?
The only thing, my brother, I don't even know whose kind of speech because one thing.
Well, you get 2 minutes.
It not convince me because the Minister of Finance not sabi the rate of dollar na salon. Now one of the major things. And the end on number 2, Sierra Leone is a country where we know say the government just come na power. They never bring everything what you want. We know that day. But the turnaround is instead of they go from bad to worse, let it be there no more outside been there. Outside APC left 5 now they no more been there for being okay. I remember during the debate, Dr. Samura Bitel with President now say for rule country economy not to how people and they think come. Now they already in a power don't know say elephant aid not to picking load. Because you not gonna make boku promise where you not get no solution for them. Like say you get something at draw away, you just get for put them for solve the problem. Now look how we people end up and go, how things they go on in the country. If you been there no more outside, been there no problem because we know say they not go able to solve that one day. Who for be beer? But right now, my brother, you self for there, you know the pressure where they get. All they get pressure right now. It's not easy. You know, and the Minister of Finance, now be they tell you say bread and butter. Now it don't change in term. I don't know now it's here employment. I don't know if forget to now popularize this bread and butter talk. So government we get for be sincere. We also not say politician and then get for lie because na part of the rules. But anyhow, I be not a lie big one now.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. You don't reach you 2 minutes. Thank you, yeah?
I want to go more, but
I know,
okay,
but
okay,
do so, yes. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, my name is Kaba. They call from New York, New York.
Yes, Kaba from New York, New York. The minister, it convince you or it confuse you?
Oh, I am totally convinced.
Okay, you are convinced. No problem.
Yes.
You get 2 minutes, sir. Waiting your contribution.
Okay, the reason why I'm convinced because shortly before the APC government came to power, or those days we can get a debt relief cancellation program where it covers so many millions, so many multilateral financial institutions being cancelled their debts to Australia and turn around and give budgetary support. So we just look at with all the money where they've been get at that time. So now, waiting and do with their money then we don't see nothing. Okay, this government don't come to power. Then they try from locally generated fund. Then they do all their miraculous jobs and they for the country. Why we not go appreciate them? How long it takes for wait? How we go expect them within 15 months? Let them cover 10 years of destruction, economic destruction to the country. Which kind of miraculous job will we expect them for let them do? Now for them, we just give them chance, let them work, and we know say then they work. Look at the school, look at the feeding, look at the school buses and other major infrastructures. Then project then they own. The teachers and everybody they get paid on time. Why we not go give them time? You know? Then it just get for take time for let them put the economy back to the right path. So I not think say for the problem with Sierra Leoneans we know what level we can get this and the problem. Otherwise we for appreciate what people are then they do. We begin and we not they pay school fees for them. Huh? Then they get free lunch. All that thing and why we not go appreciate them for now? At least let we give them time, let them work. If we like from now to 5 years, we see say they're not doing anything. We will appreciate or in the interest of the country. Then we go begin the holler. But what side they don't go?
All right, thank you very much, Kaba.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Okay, this is Moses Kamara, and I call from Pennsylvania.
Yes, Moses. The minister, it convince you or it confuse you?
Well, it not convince me at all.
Okay, you get 2 minutes waiting a contribution.
Okay, the first of all, I want believe say the minister, he read the job description very well before he go for him. That's not the first instance. And he assured the people of Sierra Leone say, Ingo can fix the problem. So the point for this still the blame past governments are not buying. And he not show maturity when he respond to incursions them. The fact say they accuse say, if APC people and they are against them. When the economy they rotten, so I believe say not just they affect a party. Then we forget about party business now. This is not about the country and about the country. Because while we forget about party business now, the election done. Now it's about we country in future we talk about in Naya. The minister to me, he not show no remorse for in failures and incompetence. He not also answer clearly the question why the president for the always to travel with an entourage, given that the state of the economy bad at this point. Because we believe that when them people they go with the talk about forex, they all know they carry go Leons. Now dollar they carry go, all them per diem and everything, not to Leons they go spend. If the president really so care about the people, them way they govern and get the interest of the country first, I believe say not entourage when they always they carry go out for the cut down. We not like they against in travel one because to an extent like the minister explained, it makes sense when you can't have power for let you pump in the way when all the president know you for the first time. So I buy that. But the only part I not buy was the group where they go along with. Why? Given that you know the state of the economy so far. So we will expect the minister for explain that part well and give reasons and why it will be an entourage, not to just the president or maybe one or two people there. This is my own contribution for
okay,
now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Patrick Sakwe, call from Germany.
Yes, Patrick Sakwe from Germany. The minister, it convince you or it confuse you?
Well, I would just say convince me, at the same time it confuse me.
You get 2 minutes. What's in your contribution?
Okay, it convinced me in the sense that each and every political supporters or appointees, they try to support in political party. This now it's in way me they try to say people way in a political position, then loyal to the party than the nation. So now that they try to do. So in that sense, it's a all thing for convince people on about your party. On the other way around, Africans or Sierra Leone to be specific, we are people we are not truthful, and we just try to score cheap political point. Because if na Europe, you today in the West, when things goes on, a leader they come out to tell you say yes, something not gone wrong, but we have to fix them. So the problem here is now both the citizens and the leaders then get a problem, because the citizens now then they come out in the streets and dance, whether you fit or you not fit. Now this have been nonsense. They appoint people based on compensation. Now, all the people who don't know yes, but they very long now the political field. You understand? So not a new guy there is down there. Then they manipulating anyhow. So then they appoint people based on what then we are not suffer for the party. We all know that language there. These people don't suffer for the party. We don't suffer for the party. Now the need for appointment back is small. This time they go on. So what make people in the global? For say the man of it, the man of this, the man of that. You understand? This time the thing we don't go on. Whether APC can, Motin can, if SFPP fail, the team the the youth out there, they will just come out with on them. All the old parties then will try for make a formidable force and see how country they go before. Other than that, Salon still the outside there. That's now what they say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the Wolf Catcher. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, good evening, good afternoon. This is Nancy, they call from US.
Yes, Nancy, you listen to the minister. It convince you or it confuse you?
Half convinced, half confused.
You get 2 minutes. What's in your contribution?
Okay, yeah, first of all, what you say, too clear, even when the lady they try for ask the question, they answer them completely. They give very scanty answers them. And then the lady they try for press and say, well, the people will put you in this position, then they grumble for A, B, C, and D. What do you therefore say about that? The answer way they give is like, care. You say, care, what do the people then think? So therefore, Ingo just do what he say is right, which is very wrong. As a leader, a good leader always they learn for listen to in people then. If you want to be a good leader, no be arrogant. You get for learn for listen to what the people then concerned, then say we gonna them put you there for let you work for them. If they say they're not satisfied, you get to be an open-minded person and ask what you then want for let you do, let them give suggestion. And then you follow, just like that man who been talked to, I don't forget his name, who been they ask some question about the airport, what they go on. The man was so intelligent and he's so calm where they answer to people them. That's not real leader. And you get other cabinet members, the way then they people then they show them concern when then they interview them. Then they talk to the people, then let the people then understand, break them down. So that layman, so if he then in village setting, he they listen to the radio, you go understand what they try to say. But this man, it look kind of different, just like what that other caller been say. Maybe the need for transfer and somewhere else, because in temperament, it look like say not match with this kind of position where they get. It maybe fit somewhere else, but this one, good because they come out for be arrogant to the lady and even the people of Sierra Leone. So me, Narande no I just want to say, let them change them.
Thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, my name is Rugiatu. I call from Norway.
Yes, Rugiatu from Norway. The minister, it convince you or it confuse you?
And all do all too.
You get 2 minutes. Okay, you get 2 minutes. What's my contribution?
The only thing waiting I want to say no more, at least I not start some really, but besides I start where I continue. Like where it be the try for pop talk the thing the way they want put in place. He say from now to 2019. We open pray say then we will succeed for me now the first thing and day. But waiting where I say convinced me, at least this question, Khadija do a great role. The question will be the accent. It really be the accent, very important question. But for me, answer and that kind ready. APC, SLPP don't know say the economic bad. Now there may be opposition. Now then be there. Now then two no more don't go the country. APC, SLPP, APC, SLPP. Waiting we want for me then do we understand perfectly? Easy for 5 years for me then change salon. Past everybody want phone safe. We understand. We more forget about political. But we do they try for me. That kind of thing when they always so we meet bad economic from where una be the opposition. Una no say economic bad. So more just for although yes you get for try with something for make reference, but now like just slogan now we don't deny the bad economic. And what they able to make them just concentrate now on the development side where they want before more go say wow. Indeed, then do them. Now that we want from them. And I open pray with always say, yeah, that bread and butter way they talk. You're right. Now from job, you get bread and butter. Because now when you get good job, you get good salary, but at the other hands back, they send them too expensive for the salary money. It's expensive, like Akajia be the AXA. Una don't pay at the end of the month, but when people don't go to market, waiting get for life. So then get for able to sit down back and look back all inside and day. If they're able to say, we see APC, we all know that APC don't blunder, but would that be there before APC, now SLPP? Would that be after SLPP, now APC? Now then two no more the whole country. Let them just focus on the development side and for prove the people and say, yes, they can do that. And then I'm the contribution of my work.
All right, thank you very much. Okay. We'll get to thank you. Yeah. If the minister he convince you or he confuse you, eh? You be the count with all the people that we don't call. Who say you feel it all? Some man they in total confusion, but some man rest in case because they feel say the minister they do in job. Some man go say yes, the way the minister they talk, maybe they talk fast, so you get for pay attention for make you hear everything they say. But again, then you say people how they talk fast, then get quick wamat. But again, then everybody get waiting. Then can say about people where they talk fast. But now we play the entire interview and you listen them. Then waiting now you don't take. He believes say the minister they na the right road, na the pathway to Salon in better one, or he feels say for trust the minister. Yes, we will lost you just now. Yes, we just want to make you round up now. Just make a quick.
Sorry, we don't know live program. 1 second what they talk about here, sorry. One program what they talk about here is we're talking about what? An economy in which they progress at all. Which in do? Because now not build the local industries. If I not get a local industry where they try to send goods and services where they make money for bring more dollar and pound inside. How you begin from then that you depend. You the big. It's not only big, it's about free education. You're talking rubbish, man. The education we talk about, you never pay for it. But you don't get enough funds for pay for it. For me, in conclusion, JJ Blood is arrogant because he get mad at me with his supporter. So mad at that guy there for just go. It shows say mad at you not even care for we. Mad at you not care for we. The economy is not working for the people. The economy is not working. Okay. The bread and butter is not still solved. At that point that they make.
All right, thank you very much, Fox.
You're welcome. Okay, bye-bye. Have a lovely day.
You too. Oh, I think we lost this before we can round up. Yes, caller, you there live on here. You name and who side you call from?
Okay, this is Moses again. This is my last message, please.
Moses, we'll not make 2:10, but so make and quick and please, yes.
Okay, please. I just hope say this minister will listen to this program. This is a quick message for her. He need for resign. In also respects to the people of our country. I just imagine if now like a country like if you talk to the nationals and so say you not care how they feel. Of course, if they for the ask for resign right here because now we put on it. So this is a short message.
All right.
Now minister needs for resign. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Moses. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please?
Usman Toli, I come from England.
No, you're next. Yes, Usman Toli. Just hold on because I want to engage you a little. Just hold on, make I bring this person come up. Yes, caller, okay. You're live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
My name is Abdullahi Lukule from Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, Abdullahi Lukule, you get 2 minutes, sir. Waiting now your contribution. The minister, he convince you or he confuse you?
I think he convinced me a little bit.
Okay, you get 2 minutes. Waiting now your contribution.
I think we need a contribution because we all understand how the country be at the moment and how the country be the way this government become in power. And it's hard for any government, not only this government, for able to fulfill all the promises where they be made during the election and after the election. But they don't can lot of things they don't tackle. Where till now they go all that 100% how we want maybe at the moment, but they try. They don't can. They promise for free education, and this involves a lot of amount of money that they try down there, they don't begin. And then we don't see some other infrastructure like major road, or examples of some bridges there where they don't count. The previous government, we don't start some area there, they don't count, they don't complete. And even you look at the Liberia border, other bridge there, when Moa River or Sewa River down there, they don't complete. And then the school buses, they don't able to these school buses to provide for the school picking down there, they don't try. And some other school then where they don't begin get food for school picking. All this now involve money, they don't try. And then they don't camp on the salary to work at it. Yes, they not increase salary, but most people they get salary on time now. Before where they late, where they hold people there for 2-3 months, they happen. And then we get beaucoup debt then. That debt then so they don't pay off. They don't negotiate with IMF or World Bank. They don't able to take them off. That the all help that they can do. And then I understand that also it get a lot few things to do because people that they suffer, the dollar rate is too high compared to other country. So they get for work on that also hard for what he said. And secondly, people they are not allowed better make politics in this game. All we in Sierra Leone, we will they oversee, we will they not salon. We for tell people that for say yes, let them understand, but we don't want to take her as a politics for say me na APC, me na SAPP because of me not to SPC AP. Government, but they don't do well. So we just have to pray and give them support for me to continue what they do, so that we're able to support we.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Yes, I come back to you, Usman Toli. You don't listen to it in the minister say. I don't know how you team up. You didn't at the convinced state or you didn't at the confused state.
Okay. First of all, I just want to emphasize the role where JJ Saffa occupy, a very critical role. And I'm not going to say 100% convinced. Neither I will say I'm confused because I know the kind of role where they play is quite sensitive. And the role that one day where we are the backbone of the economy. So I would like for start by looking at how it breaks down. First of all, we get what we call the internal account and you get the external account. The internal account, now they get the fiscal side when are the revenue and the expenditure. If you want to understand this, the easy way is like an individual. You get who side they collect money, who side they make money, and you get who side they spend them. So most of the time, if he sabi make money, then he not able to spend it well, they get problem. So now the problem is the government don't do very well in terms of fiscal policy, in terms of revenue collection. Through taxes, tax waivers, you name it, and don't do very well in terms of the revenue side. They're able to collect the money, but when it comes to expenditure, I think now they get small problem. And I think now everybody they worried because we know they meet the target. What are the target where they give them? They say now 213 billion loans for able to meet the expenditure, which they say they meet that target. So what happened here? I would say based on misplacement of priorities. I'm not saying that the government only do well. They are, but then get small problem here. It's like an individual. You don't make your money. You don't make your money. If you find out, say, you get plans, them, boku plan, what you go do? You get for prioritize. You get for no say, this is the most important one, where I get for do first before I move to this. Although, I understand what some people, they come and say, you go do one, like coaching talk, you go do this, you go do, but certain thing and they, you go get for take them very seriously. Like this bread and butter issue, where in an self now popularize the idea, say the bread and butter issue is important.
I want all you under quick. We didn't talk about bread and butter. You waiting in reply. In reply, say the bread and butter na be jobs, na be creating jobs, paying salaries, na be the bread and butter. Waiting you take to the answer there.
Well, it's partly correct because if you get a job, you will able to look after yourself. However, in a country like Sierra Leone, that's not the case. That's not only the case, right? In a country like Sierra Leone, we now get what we call social benefit, like like in other countries where people are not employed, when they not get job, the government, they look after them. That's more than apparent. At least the government, they help subsidize your living. So in Sierra Leone, that is not the case, right? So, we'll say basically now just in terms of employment, because people and they will also get a job. So you get to try for create, like in terms of food prices. You have to make the food prices cheap. And again, also, one of the questions where they asked up in terms of subsidy, we know say when you remove that fuel subsidy, it increase the price of other things, such as travel costs and other things. So that again, it affects the cost of living for the bread and butter issue. So it's not only about employment. I make I say partly is correct, but partly it's not, because other issues than they will comprise the issue of bread and butter. So indeed, there is a problem with that. That is why therefore don't prioritize. And remember, I tell you now, when you don't collect them on here, remember say you get boku problems them as INSEFC. He said there are a lot of problems. Remember the other day, the Minister of Education in an interview, he said that they spend about 21% of the budget for education alone. And it didn't long come, he said that they spend over 20% of the budget for finance or the debt or the loans then. So imagine if 40% don't come out already from the budget. Yeah, you get other sectors that we go for spend, such as medical, all as important sectors than they. So therein it's important for let you understand, say you get for prioritize. This is why then they face continuous problem. And I can always say this: the pressure where they get now because of the not prioritize well. And then moving forward, now moving at the external account side, where now this exchange rate business come, you talk about this agricultural business, what they talk of all the time. You talk of ease of doing business, because now they get this external account. So what can happen now? You see the exchange rate, now one of the big problems they will get right now in the country where they affect that country day, where they make all other things them they square. Because if you think about it, exchange rate, it cause inflation. For example, if you don't go buy something, now say China, for example, you don't go buy something at China, you carry China, don't can't sell. Then suddenly the exchange rate is going to go up. So what you get for is the price. And where that man they go buy, the price don't go up. So this now the major problem we'll get right now in that country until they're able, now making the emphasize on the exchange rate, until they're able to stabilize the exchange rate, the problem will persist. So this is why instead of understand that, you talk about this exchange rate issue. So that is very important. When we always the talk say, you see, you get for diversify. We all understand that. Yeah. For too long, we country don't rely too much on the mining sector. Now look what happened at the mining sector. They said that they review and suspend some of the licensing. So then they undergo some serious pressure right now because they may so rely on the mining sector, thinking that the mining sector it will sustain. But it's not always the case. This is why agriculture for don't carry inside. And that's why they normally carry the blame. Even the previous government. Imagine if the previous government they don't take agriculture very seriously, but now for don't they reap the benefit. Because what you do, exchange agriculture, they bring foreign forex in the country. So where mining sector for them, for those stagnant, so that our for don't use agriculture for help for ease the problem. So this is why we emphasize. And agriculture, as I say, I continue to say, now a short ball. Because we get what we need for make agriculture become a success in that country. So that now one of the other thing again. And then the other thing again, you talk about ease of doing business. This all a part of the Excel account we're in the top board. Yeah? Ease of doing business, make sure you create an enabling environment in a country who say investor they come, things like forget a license, forget other things for register your business, for do other things easy. And make sure you provide things like basic electricity, the other thing there where the investor will come, it will make life easy for them. You talk about things like technology, then that man where they come, it will finally say for established business in country, it will be very easy. But if all them things they know they, then it is stifle the economy. So that's in the try to explain in a very simple term,
All right. I want to tell you thank you, Usman Toli, for your time where you don't come make we don't understand small. I believe on Saturday we will continue the conversation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who you call from?
Good evening, people. Mina Aliu, they call from Germany.
Yes, Aliu from Germany. The minister, it convince you or it confuse you?
The minister actually not confused. He not convince me, then he confused me.
Okay, you get 2 minutes. Waiting a contribution.
The contribution is the minister they ask a certain question where is supposed to give straight answers to any they agree for give straight answers to them. They ask them what they do, but the bread and butter issue. But they will give no even correct answer for that. It's just they talk about say employment. Even yes, we agree say if they employ somebody here, then they good employment, then the country is good. But just imagine the minimum wage of every Sierra Leonean na about 500,000, and a bag of rice for now na 250,000 for bag of rice. So imagine if somebody go work and get 500,000, then they go buy one bag rice, 250,000. That's 250,000 you get for give lunch, you get for do other things, which you go able to do for the family. So even if they employ how many thousands of people in that country, if the prices of commodities then still they up, I believe say that just waste of time. At that time, your contribution.
All right, thank you very much.
The minister, I believe, what is supposed to do, then for try for cut down on the prices of commodities. At that, they for try the price control, and they for try for waiting for the country. But price control not ever in another country there. We see something go up, well, it can't do easy. That's not the problem of the country.
All right, thank you very much, Aliu. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
This is not Umu. They call from Columbus.
Yes, Umu. You listen to the minister. It convince you or it confuse you?
Well, it convinced me in a way because we are come on work yesterday. I go on YouTube. I listened the interview day.
Okay.
I urge everybody for go listen and back because I listen immediately after we been said we for go listen to the mines agency.
Yes.
Where themselves can talk, you know. So that also helped me pan some the thing and where it actually explained to we, you know. I know say it's not easy. The country don't really they bad off before they can empower. And I believe say in a way then they try. The bread and butter issue, we all they look at them, you know, because we people they want you not get enough food, thing and there, you know, we then go complain and we all go complain for them. But I think say we get for give them a little chance. Because if you listen, the one that also where they the interview the two lady them, you know, something and they actually where they talk, then they read over and over, ask the same question, then back, and they sit down and they say to myself, I say, he already answered that. You know, maybe they go into the technicalities too much, but he already answered those things, you know, but all now we understanding back on some of them here. You see, because all way to one right now for letting them go down, you know, everybody, you know, will get rest, that kind of price day. But I think, say, from what they explain, and where I listen to that mineral agency head back, I think, say, it not go too long, things then go begin, they turn around. Because I just take example, like where that economic breakdown we happened in America, I think it was 2008, you know. Everybody we been there. People then we get houses and all that thing and we know what thing be they go down. You know? We know what thing be they go down. Even like the credit card and people that be they take. You know, where Obama come, he employed that woman, they way pull all them thing and then charges them where them be they put. It not happen no more overnight. But later on people then begin see the benefit. Until of course don't come under Donald Trump back. You see. I'm not saying it's but I think the things are about to change for the better.
All right. Thank you very much, Umu. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, call ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, Mr. Tripoli. I call from the Middle East.
Yes, sir. You get 2 minutes. The minister, it convince you or it confuse you?
They get some say it convince me. They get some say we not confuse me.
You get 2 minutes.
Okay. The South side it convinced me. I decided about when he talk something about the policy. Right. And the policy, according to what he analyzed about the policy they don't put in place. To the end of 2019 to 2020, which they go for put together. Okay, I understand that. But the South side did not confuse me. One, the incompetency. Me no talking that man not competent. But the man already asked a question, the man will answer the question appropriately. It's not need for you to be arrogant to answer a question. They ask a simple question, answer the question. Understand? And the one things what don't make the tension high in that country, that the economic and some things that they happen in that country, that people now where the government they go out, will not be the government not be to go out and talk to the people, explain to the people which they go on and which they put in place. I'm happy now, I appreciate now, I see now that they come out and they explain to people and they therefore get interaction with the people there for let people understand about how things go. Okay? Okay. Then they done. And one thing I want people to know that country. Any time where government change that country, everything is skyrockets in that country. Any time where government change that country, dollar is skyrocket. Excuse me, I'm talking. What is your problem? Dollar is skyrocket, goods price is skyrocket, and everything is skyrocket in that country. And the one thing I did. Then I'm online, international call online. Excuse me. Hello?
Yeah, just wrap them up quick. Yeah.
So when this happen, so anytime government change in the country, everything is skyrocket. And because this don't happen, me from the time they wrap up, I don't experience from where NPRC come, that the channel against sense, NPRC, Pakabal come, Anes don't come, and Madabio don't come. These things they happen. What they never put in place, men and try to investigate what they happen behind the scene. When make any government change in the country, everything is skyrocket. Everything they change, dollar price they go up. Rapidly, Pakabal left on 300, and left on 700, something. Now they go to 1 million something. That's my own contribution.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah.
Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Well, I'm DJ Umar from Sweden.
Yes, DJ Umar, you get 2 minutes. The minister, it convince you or it confuse you or you did me do?
To me, I can say I did me do. In the fact,
you
so
get 2 minutes.
I only get 2 minutes. Waiting actually maybe want to say about the minister interview where I listen. And listen to all the other callers and the contributions, the way that they do. Me not any good economics here. Me not heavy economics. So, but just a simple economic work you're able to check. Whenever you spending in more than you budget, you will end up to be credit or to get a debt. The plans that they don't put aside are very much nice. But one thing where I feel say the government, where this particular present government for really try to improve on, where I feel say is a part of accountability, now in information. All these doubt here, they come, all these pressure here where they come, which measures they don't put in place, there is no information. So, because if the people they're well informed, they go know what they go on. Economic crisis, right now, they're all over the whole world. You don't go just come and say a quick fix. Nobody not able to fix a quick fix. Because there is a lot of changes you get for can put in place. There is a lot of things where you get for can do. Like inside now, like all the measures where they don't put in place. Now cost, now money. The only side where maybe I can look at the issues here is that before don't take a checklist. Waiting where we for do now for this present time as the present situation where we don't come to the country, we not meet good economy, a crash and whatsoever. Waiting where we before don't do what they do. The spending will before don't do what they do according to the budget. Will they able run in? But the way we run down today, a lot of projects, a lot of things, all these things have to be paid for. So and I go back to the minister where a lot of people say no answer the question right and this that yes, they may write in their own view. Me not go able to say the minister and the wrong one, not to me employ him. But one thing I'm aware they say we get a proverb. If he it's nice to know say you don't know. But when you don't know say you don't know, it totally go blind. Because if you know say you don't know, you can ask question. But when you know if you know say you don't know, that's a big blunder. So inside we system here today, I mean I feel say they need a checkbook, this balance. Even the questions the way they be asked and due to what it be done they said before. Now like this, because if I can't tell you say trip where I able to fix this in 2 minutes. But maybe I need time. Maybe not even dead way be there before. So I will come back, you go come back and ask me, well, did your man be say you able to fix this cable within 2 minutes? Now I don't take 1 hour. You judge me by waiting I say. Now that's only I see play out during the interview. But the measures and what they don't put in place, they're very good measures. But they be make a checklist where it will able, where we know say we go fall inside this. Yeah, everybody knows say there is a crisis. Where the checklist will be get information. Nine mommy they say at the add to this area. Waiting we lack or the government for try to improve on to give information to the people so they go know exactly what they go on. You know?
All right,
that's
thank you. Thank you very much, DJ Umar. Yeah. Thank you. We don't hear everybody in contribution. You don't listen to it in the Minister of Finance, Jacob Jusu Saffa, Minister of Bread and Butter, within Ise. I think, say, the minister making point, and like as I be the talk, Jesus say somebody really talk fast, and people and he say them people and they kind of arrogant, and them people and they then kind of not able to communicate in a lighter manner. So sometimes you go find out say how the minister be the communicate, not to the right way. Somebody with in public office for able for communicate. You need for put in temperaments down and make he able talk to the layman for understand. All waiting he say, all the policies them we will not be able to see now, where things them where they don't they put in place where go make going forward things then go look better. But the main point here, outside the minister miss a mark, outside the minister fail for communicate. Now to them people and we Sierra network, they carry the camera too. If you don't ever watch when we're gonna market, where they go to them people where they carry the camera, waiting na the people expectation, waiting the people want from the government, waiting na the people, waiting and they yearn for. I think say Nadi the minister missed the mark. Before the election, when the minister they talk, he go tell you about Mamia Bom in plazas, Mamia Bom in cookery shop, all those ones them they talk am. Now we they talk, he not agree talk to Mamia Bom again. I think say Nadi he missed the point. I think say if in yesterday on that interview, be say okay yes. I be don't talk say Mamia Bom in cookery shop, people and go enter there with ease, then go able for eat boku rest and happen yet. Talk to Mamia Bom, tell and say, I understand what's in the go on now, but the cookery shop with the still candy. We don't put things them in place. We go make from now to so and so time, the rest price go can down. Talk to these people, let them understand. Yeah, we know say you don't talk to everybody. Even when Khadija they talk, say the people they don't understand. They say Khadija or Mabel they try for insult the people tell them say they don't understand. But according to we open the phone line, a lot of people they still remain confused because the minister not try for talk to them one on one. Just like how me they do now, I they talk to we one on one. But you go find out, say, at times, even for Talek, say, the minister be go with a defensive mode, where you feel, say, I then question it, and they go ask him, so if it already, like, say, not for answer the question, but now for defend himself. A lot of people talk about the minister, okay, not a lot, but some people then talk about other people we don't answer questions them. You remember the person will be bring now for that airport. You remember how he listen we off, he come back, he can't answer. You remember how we talk to him. Even today, you remember the person, the Minister of Mines, Rado Yoki, 98, with the same people. You see how the communication be go. But again, on the minister in defense, possibly they talk fast, you go find out say they talk so like I don't know if he needs speech therapist to get for bring and kind of make he able for understand how they talk, maybe in local dialect for communicate well with we. Or if now so he can go negotiate deal if now so he can talk. Because you don't want to be sound arrogant. You want to be sound, say you are firm, but again, you know exactly what you they talk about. In the way where somebody not go become intimidated by talking to you. But the policies then, yes, we don't hear all waiting is say. Definitely, it's not a quick fix. Somebody say, make a remind listeners, they say, when the before Anesco, when the late President Kababi they left, he be left surplus na the economy. Then come in President Bio, when former President Kuruma they left, President Bio then tell we say they meet bad economy. They meet economy on life support. Then give them all kind names. You understand? So now we dey try for talk now say if the finance minister able for communicate well, make Lemami Yabum understand that cookery shop, it would have been better. Because with the ordinary AI, past then tell we what he can tell we so. As far as the layman na the country concerned, things are hard. Things are hard, period. But if you can explain properly without getting any kind of things, I don't know how to put it. But if you able can explain in a more simpler way, make we understand, it go be better. We know say, waiting you don't talk now. As I be say earlier, even today, Wednesday, the 14th, they auction dollar again. You remember, inside the interview when I be yesterday, say, then they still try for find ways then for fix this dollar. We don't do program now. A lot of people in the talk say, this auction, where they auction the dollar. It know they work. It know they work. But we gladly, it be say, the youth farm, they don't get tractors there now. So they send a 5 districts anyway. I think we will try for find a day where we will carry that. Now 5 districts. And then get farm now way, then self go begin for farm. We have to go quick fix now day. But again, this agriculture we talk over and over. Because all the bad deals them, now the mining, now they make from time immemorial, 1961 to date. The mining industry now gives alone nothing. Before that now we soil and then they pull for nothing. If you go to the fish, if you go to the water, the fish brack not bring nothing because of all the bad deals them. Because if we get good and proper deals them, trust me, the mining industry for supposed for bringing something inside Sierra Leone. It's supposed for bring something. Other countries, the way they mine, it's supposed, but we, out of everything, and pay 3%. Something cost $90 million, then give away $1.20 million. All of these things, even though they push for agriculture, but those bad deals them, if, just like another caller be say, if the deals them wouldn't be make, the contract, in our favor I think say we can renegotiate. We can renegotiate. But it's something that can be fixed. It's something that can be fixed. It's just that waiting the ordinary eye they see, waiting the pots na fire they notice now inside Sierra Leone that things are hard. And that's the truth. You know the able Benham. The policies that they don't put in place, fine. It go fix them. Down the road as we they go, kele, seda, small. Now then the minister for the explain to we. Easy. Some people in the call say the minister for resign. Some man say them for firearm. Some man say the minister of finance and also the bank governor now they responsible. Some man go tell you say, oh, not to them. This thing don't damage 10 years. It done the damage. Now only now. Other people then go tell you say yes, but you be no say na so the team be done day and you ask for the job. So when you request for a job, then tell you say this is the plight now. We need somebody for can save this now. And you have the job. All time we then call you for review, where your boss call you for review, you just a caller other man will be commodity. Tell we say this man now him take that cable a cut tire. So what me don't do? I don't come, I don't find silo tape, I don't find the other half cable, even though he be going hide them, but I don't go find them, I don't tape them up, and this is what we have now. It get for dry. Where it dry done, now we go able for use them. What you explain so on la process? On la process. So, until then, now we go able to see stability in the economy of Sierra Leone. Even when we only talk right now say, oh, the need for agriculture. Even agriculture, we plant today. You know, they harvest tomorrow. It's a process too. But again, communication. Know how for talk. Know how for pass the message across. 9 out of 10. 9 are the simple one. Because when you pass the message, you show, say na this, na dandy, na this, and that's it, and just do na so. But you no go come, they ask you, say, waiting at the rate for dollar today. You say you don't know because you be there applying yesterday. You supposed to know. Before when you wake in the morning, the first thing that they will check if the economy not done bad for the people there. When they go to bed in the night, now the first thing that they will check. Anybody will sabi me, even to me wife. Anybody who I talk to, me and you can't spend 1 minute in a conversation and not talk about saloon. A lot of people go tell me, say, with this you saloon wahala, just put her on the side first. Now this I call you for. Because waiting do, I love my country. I dey follow everything about Sierra Leone. You wake me past sleep before going to bed. I listen Sierra Leone. When I wake up, after I tell Papa God thank you, when I hold me phone, the first thing I dey check, now waiting the happen na Sierra Leone. What's new? Mr. Minister, you're in charge of finance. Before going to bed, you for know waiting the economy look like. When you wake up, if the president hear something, you dey sleep, then say, wake JJ Saffa for me. He say, yes, JJ, this day waiting you take. You go say, Pa, be dey sleep. And not be checking before I go sleep. Eh? That's how you go talk. You for they abreast with waiting you they do. JJ. Bread and butter, sir. They will not go on to then call you again. You talk. But a lot of people just they pick on the side where you mistake. The side where you mistake and then they pick on. Because they side and they back na major one. We mistake talk, sir. Nade. Again. Salon, it go better. Ma, it go better. Yeah, it go better. And we know say, and we hope say, the pathway we don't take concerning with minerals, so concerning the economy, it go be the right one. And the people them na market, the pot then a house, the pan then a house, go feel the effect. How then go feel them? More na go didi. Again, you will listen to me right now. Go na Sierra Network Production. Go na we YouTube page. The last one we just upload. Now the one we market where we go do now Watalo. The one we do now Watalo now we just upload. Go listen, waiting the people them talk. Now Dandy now we try for tell JJ. Make it communicate and well to we. I want for still advise you say, trust on Sierra Network. We're there for the good of Sierra Leone. Dates don't come out to school open the 2nd of September. So there with the big, not forget we with the big. Yeah? Which would the big for? The donation. We get school with the support and Watalo. Again, I'd advise you go listen to that video. Go listen to that video. You go hear that woman Watalo say, Watalo, free education, no did. And this is what I told you guys the time we take up for help this school. Do ya? Go na GoFundMe. GoFundMe.com. Search for Sierra Network. And definitely donate with a big. If na Zelle you want to use, we na the banking system na United States, contact we. We go give you the number, or na the United States number there on the Zelle. Even the Cash App, na United States number there on the Cash App. This time for the one that the United States. GoFundMe, everybody can use them. Again, if you want to send directly to Sierra Leone, Western Union, MoneyGram, we'll go give you the information where you go send them to. Please, join Sierra Network. Make we get a better school condition for them school picking them na Watalo. Who they big? A big, who they big? Do ya? Who they big, yeah? We go there again tomorrow. Yeah, we go there back tomorrow. For me, we can talk something else about we beloved sweet Mama Salon. Not forget, go na Sierra Network Production na YouTube. Check the market video them. SN Radio na YouTube. You go find this JJ Saffa interview they back. We don't put the Mines Minister interview, edited one from 98.1, edited one. When I straight to the interview, no more you go here ready. Yeah? Thank you very much for tuning in. This not Gipole. I go always be the voice where I don't be for Salon. Till we meet again tomorrow. That's why I go say, Tata.